So I want it to be straight. Now from here, let's say my arm starts to reach nearly its maximum, then start to go like that, or from there you can start to step forward and already start to take your body. Whereas if I go like this, now if I try to do physically straight, it doesn't even enter. So then, yeah, a good way to test for yourselves at home is when you do something, let's say on the bag or on the dummy, try to step or try to pivot. And that really highlights that force either bounces back or, you know, or force actually goes into him. Do you know what I mean? Pivot, the movement is really, I think, a good indicator too.
Do you want to feel that? Can I feel that? It kind of goes to about there.
Yeah.
And now it's kind of just touch the skin.
So if it's like this, if it's touching the skin going like that.
And then you feel like
that.
Push back off it down like that.
Yeah, you got a good clamp now. Whereas if it opens up like this, relaxes down, and then I'll slowly think, okay, from here, how can I, my first intention is to really get a very straight line to start to be able to penetrate. So relax and then start to get a straight line. This comes up, starts to go straight, straight, straight. Now from here, if I step or add or whatever, you can very easily start to move the person back like this compared to this. It really is easy once you can penetrate into there. But if not, it's hard work. Yeah, now you got to clamp, keep that up. Now I got to stand like this and try to move you back like that. Yeah. And we can understand how beneficial that'll be for causing pain or penetrate, because pain, you penetrate the target, you know, rather than like that, like this, having it so it's like that, yeah. So get 3 of those. I mean, even from close up, get 3 of those, and the fight is finished, really. But you need a lot of these, especially if the target is moving. If you start moving your shoulder a little bit left, right, yeah, like that, hardly anything penetrates. Now, if you move your shoulder left and right, even if you try to move left and right, it still goes in. Yeah.
It's so unpleasant.
It's so unpleasant. So imagine on the face or on the chest or on the.
It's like falling over, hitting you, like, you know, when you fall and your whole body aches.
Because and the bone gets corked, and you know, and then the next step for you guys, then start to do it, you know, from here, because here, yeah, you can align and triangulate, and someone will go, yeah, but it's the elbow for, yeah, but what about there, you know, because we're going like that, you know, compared to the same thing, yeah. Anyway, down, up, wherever, yeah. So this part is. So this part is very important for that to be
emphasizing openness here.
Yeah, basically going against what Bruce Lee said, that you have to clench or be wrapped up to protect your wrist on impact. No, you don't. If we clench, the whole concept, because if you clench here, we can see there, and you can feel yourself, that locks up, and of course then that locks up. So the whole thing, CST Wing Chun can't work with clenching anywhere. You know, so yeah, we emphasize the openness. So once something's open and you move it, we get that penetration feel. So all of our kicks, you know, heel kicks exactly the same. We were talking about heel kicks last week, right? Yeah. Same thing. So that's the same thing. If you can get that, then someone walking into your kicks will snap their leg. Whereas if it's like this and aligned, knee down, someone can bounce you off. It's exactly the same thing. Yeah, there's the openness, and it's the same thing here. If you can get that and headbutt someone, I'm not saying we would headbutt, but if you have that and you headbutt someone, you got that whole thing coming out of here. This is a very hard part of the body. Anyway, elbows we can have a look at, you know. So let's say build your elbow, right? If you're elbowing me here, let's say from there. Because all of us, we're martial artists, especially the teachers, we've been doing how long, you know, 25 years, near 20 years.
I had a long break. So
yeah, but still, your coordinate, anyone coordinate, you give them 4 inches, they can get power with pretty much anything, right? But that's why if we take away and give them just 1 or 2 inches, ultimately give them no inch. That's how Seagun would test everything. That's the hardest. Even you get a boxer, even you get, you know, to get power from there. That wasn't too bad. So then from there you will be able to get some power. Let's say 2 inches away. Yeah.
I'm not trying.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Even at that speed and that, yeah. So if you come and feel that, or someone, maybe Des or. It's quite strong, so yeah. Yeah. Have a feel. Yeah, and don't go back too much. Don't go back too much. Just from there, yeah, and then just go straight from there. But it's good. I wouldn't want to cop it out on my chin. Yeah. Okay, so what's the difference between this and that? Yeah. So from here, what Jan was doing, very good structure. Very good structure. like that,
that's
right?
what it felt.
Yeah,
I felt that.
Now, difference between that and then same thing. So getting the openness to there, I'll hold it closer, and then just turning from inside. So, yeah. So that starts to shoot in, right? So instead of this, and then like here, I could go like this and get more power. Whereas this one, again, getting it through to there, and then just moving. So Bilges, we're doing this, right? Doing that. Yeah.
Heavy tweak.
It doesn't really go back much, right? You don't really go back much because it goes in. So the force is dissipating inside the person's body or in your bones or whatever, rather than that. You know, so what you're doing is very good. It's like this, like that. Compared to, and I won't move the legs much, but just from here. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So and something like that you can speed up very fast. You know, so you could be, you know, like this, and then from there he could, or from here, anywhere. So the person's chin could be there, and you could get a lot of power, same power from here. This is actually very strong. Shoulders very, very strong, much stronger than the elbow or whatever if you're close contact, because it's that much closer to your body. Yeah, they do shoulder charge, or they do like that. But we can stand from here. You know, let's say we're here, we're resting. From here, usually they can't do much. What they can do is start to throw you, right, or push you. Whereas for us, being here, I can still, like that. You can start still get, and that's the fit. Goes like that, right? So if you can get that, because you can accelerate so much, so that's why it starts to get that explosive power. Again, for fighting, being that close, being, you know, they do ground and pound, being on top rather than having to go like that. From all of these areas, you can start to get those kind of powers because you don't need acceleration, you don't need momentum. Yeah, that's the difference when you can open the joints. I'm not opening my joints, I'm actually relaxing it. I'm keeping them, I'm doing what Julia's doing, but with more joints. She can do it with here, I'm doing it with more joints. I'm not expanding. Seagull, you could hold him there and he would go zzz, like that. You hold his knees and he would just go open, where you can actually feel the tangible openness here.
We saw him open his wrist, like he moved.
Wrists and stuff, that's all very impressive. Spine stuff, the most impressive for me was the knees, because he's standing on knees. I held both knees and it just goes like that, you know, because that's very, I can't even fathom how to properly relax my knee, let alone expand it. These ones understand. Well. Yeah, Ada can do that as well. Her skull expands, yeah. I don't know if I can do it. I can feel it, but I don't know if I can do it. Yeah, so you can feel it.
It's not physical. It's not trying to move something. It's physical. Like it demonstrates as physical, but you're not doing it by trying to contract or open.
Yeah, exactly. It's not a physical thing of like trying to stretch it open.
It's a sort of just thought of.
Yeah, well, it's a thought of. It's actually linking your mind. It's actually feeling this area and tangibly, so you can control the joint. You are actually telling the joint open. But if you don't have that link, this is where he would go, it's lim tao, it's lim tao. How do you do lim tao? Tai gong, rising up until you can get it. But once you can do it, it's different. Everyone can go, okay, if I go, okay, feel both your hands, everybody can feel that. Most meditations do that. Feel your hands, and you straight away start feeling tingling, right? That was always there, but it's just you put your attention on it, so you feel it. But no matter how long you think about your hands like this, I don't think you'll be like Dalai Lama, which, you know, sensation-wise he can feel everything. I don't think he can expand his joints. This is another skill you're using. That's why I say you're using a different part of the brain. It's not just becoming aware of that part of the body; it's being able to gain that control. And I know what you mean when you say it's not really physical. It is physical. It actually is going like this, but it's not in the way that we usually physically control something. It's not muscular.
That's what I mean. That's why I'm muscular.
It's not muscular.
It's not like you just recruiting some muscles to open up here.
Yeah, no. It won't work like that, and that would be quite weak against this. That area would be weak against that if you stabilize it muscularly. Yeah.